All right, everybody, it's Jay Ober. We're back with another demo playthrough of Ritual of Raven, brought to you by Press Engine. And I don't mean to say another playthrough because this is my first playthrough. What I meant to say was another Press Engine game where we get to play a demo for you and share that with you. Uh, Ritual of Raven is a new game coming out August 7th, 2025. Uh, I know it's coming out on Steam. I don't know if it's coming anywhere else, but I'm looking at its Steam page here, and I'm just going to read this for you. Ritual of Raven is a story-based farming sim, but you don't have to do the farming yourself. Enchanted Arcana constructs to grow... Wait, don't do the farming yourself. Enchant Arcana constructs to grow a magical herb garden, befriend a cute bunch of weirdos, and use your witchy skills to perform powerful rituals to stabilize the portals that are causing trouble for the village. This is a Spell Garden game by the developer Spell Garden Games, published by Team 17. You know, there's some quality publishing games from Team 17, and it's cool to see Ritual of Raven joining the likes of Team 17 games. I've got the demo here set up. I am using a Xbox controller for my play today, and I'm going to jump right in and just learn alongside you as we play. We are doing a new game, and we get a character creator. So let's go ahead and do we... Oh, we give them hats. Okay, I like this. I kind of like the baseball cap. And I'm going to pretend that's an Eagles hat. And so I'm using L and RB to kind of change my hairstyle. So I just want to change. I think we'll give him a little bit of hair. And then just so it stands out, I do like the blue colors. We'll do the lighter blue. Let's see. Basically, we got round glasses, square glasses. I feel like the round glasses kind of what I'm wearing right now, and I actually have my teal glasses on. So let's change the hair color more closer to mine. And then, all right, so we've got like a little scarf shawl area. Sure. I feel like maybe we'll do dark blue. Well, no, let's not clash with the green. Let's do a white there. And then we could do short sleeves, overalls. We're totally doing overalls. And I guess because I chose overalls, I don't really need to change those. So, is this my scarf or my cape? Because I feel like this is a cape. And that's okay. And you can also do dice roll random. So I'm going to go ahead and okay that. Person's name, we're just going to call them Ober, just like me. And do I... Oh, you know what? That went up there. I'll go by he, him. Alright, we'll go there. Alright, we're just going to jump in. That is a cool... Okay, so one of the first things that drew me to this game was I really like the art style. Isometric, kind of pixel art. And they use my character design as the little character as I talk. That's awesome. Props for that one. Alright. This doesn't look like campus. Wait. What is this place? Where am I? Flufferstoop? Flufferstoop. Dear, is that you? Okay. Then I can run. Oh. You're certainly not Flufferstoop. Another random arrival to our world? I guess. Wait, to your world? Yes, our world. Linnea. And, well, I'll try and explain. But first, introductions are in order. I'm Sage. What's your name? I'm Ober. How did I get here? I was in the library, and then there was this big disc of light, then... Another one? Many have been pulled in like you. I've been saying for ages, portal magic is. Wait, hang on, hang on. Magic? Did you say magic? Well, yes, magic. That's the thing a great number of us use to improve our lives. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I've dreamed of the seeing real magic since I was old enough to walk. Real magic? Wait, your world has no magic? God, I wish, but no. You're a clean slate. No magical training whatsoever. Come with me. I will help you. Then we can help each other. Team 17, Spell Garden Games. Ritual of Raven. I just like the pixel art style. I don't know. I'm a sucker for it. What can I say? Wiki Zober, remember what day it is? I sure do. It's my first day of full-fledged witch. Full-fledged witch? No. Apprentice. You're excited about that? Not eager to go home? Are you kidding? I've been wanting to do magic my whole life. I also like when they shake the text like that. That's so cool. Gives a little bit of character. Kid me was so annoying. It was actually real. Besides, I'm a grad student compared to my usual life. This'll be a vacation. Sorry, having trouble reading today. Well, good for you. But I'm in a bit of a hurry. My familiar's been gone for a long time already. Flufferstoop, right? And you need me to learn magic so I can help you get her back? More or less, but I'll explain while we start your training. Meet me outside at the portal. You remember where it is, right? Just north of here. Alright, meet Sage at the portal. Ooh, inspect. Hey Sage, haven't seen you in town lately. Hope you and Charlie didn't have another spat. She still needs those seeds you owe her, right? Remember, if anyone comes through your portal, let me know. Then I'll roll on the welcome wagon orientation sensation. Bowie. Okay. I love the character movement. That's so cool. Oh, you could change your look right away. Well, that's cool. Little weird clipping right there. Alright, let's go outside. I don't have anything in there. Alright, cool. Oh, so there's like a little arrow that does show me where I need to go. Can run. Alright, talk. So, this is where I first fell through the portal into this world, huh? And my dear, sweet Flufferstoop was sucked up too. Well, not here, but a portal just like this. My best friend and my source of magic gone, all because of those stupid, arrogant portal keepers. The who's-he, what's-he now? Oh, never mind. Long story. My point is that they made the portals go haywire and start trapping people. And we are going to fix it. We're going to make these portals stable, so no one else is at risk. And more importantly, with your help, we're going to get my dear, sweet Flooperstoop. All awesome plans. One tiny drawback. I know nothing about magic or portals or anything. Not yet, but I have something for you that will help with that. Lesson 1. No witch worth their salt is ever without their grimoire, the Book of Shadows. Open the book and we can get started. Okay, so hold open. Choose. Alright. Whoa, what's this, a ritual? You see, the Book of Shadows will show you what you know or what you need to know. Right now, you need an animal familiar, so the grimoire shows you how to summon one. But as you learn, it'll teach you other rituals, including the ritual to stabilize these portals. Alright. Witches of the wild need animal companions to channel magic. This ritual summons a wild animal that is suited to be your familiar. Okay. So do I need to find nettle leaves and sunflower and all that? Cool. But what about you? Do you already know the ritual? It's complicated. Besides, I have to help you from, well, the other side of the portal. Wait, you're going to leave me here to do the ritual alone? Cannot be helped. I need a familiar with me to do that kind of magic, so I must find her. Don't worry, I won't be going anywhere yet. Not without a portal to wherever Flooperstoop is. And that could take ages. Plenty of time for you to get started, which reminds me. Meet me at the cottage gardens by the statue near the lavender. Alright. Go into the statue. Can I, like, there we go. Alright, talk. As you've probably guessed, next you'll need an animal familiar of your own to help channel magic. You'll need to perform this ritual to summon one, which means you'll need some lavender. Right. So I just go ahead and pick some?
Oh.
Yes, with your hands? Why would you ever do such a thing? These are domestic, not wild. In this world, handling domesticated plants by hand drains them of magic. What do I do then? Glare at the plants until they pop out of the ground and into my hands? You know, I just realized, is the game audio playing through? It does not look like it. Huh. Well, if it's not playing through, that actually kind of sucks. 1 second. Speakers. I mean, it's showing that there's audio, so maybe it's just not that high. Okay, now it's showing. Okay, so hopefully that's working. Hopefully that has been working. Apologies if that got a little loud all of a sudden. Alright. No, silly, you simply get the right helper for the job. See this statue? It's actually an arcana construct, powered by a mix of nature, magic, and this. A tarot card? That's kind of... Wait, the fool? Trying to tell me something? This is every apprentice's start. Try interacting with an arcana construct with a card in hand. A fool. Enchant. Whoa, it responded and hatched open. With card slots? Is this a tarot spread? The tarot cards are from the arcana construct's heart, but other cards work as their brains. I know some geeks back home that are the same way. So what's this card in here? Another tarot card? No, command cards serve as instructions to your construct to perform various tasks. One of the tasks is harvesting farmed plants with their magic intact. Here, try using that card. Okay, so pick, put down. Now you can start up the Arcana construct and watch it execute your commands. Good, but lavender is more useful to you than the fool. Access the fool's inventory to move it to yours. Okay. Whew, that was one of them. Now for the others. Construct fool? That sounds mean. Anyway, could you step over there a little bit? See why I said the cards made up the brains? They can't do anything with a card commanding them. Use this move card to command it to move to the next plot. Then order it to harvest. You can make your construct walk around. You can select the direction and how many tiles it should walk. Enchant. Dude, is this going to be like a little bit like coding? You have to move the Arcana construct to the next lavender field. Look behind the spread to see where it needs to go. Look behind the spread. How do you look behind the spread? Down? Ah. Okay, so next plan is 2 spaces to the top right. Go back and modify the cards. Okay. How do you change direction? Why? Cool. Now you can start up the area construct and watch it execute your commands. So it's a little bit like coding in some ways. Wow, it worked. And it's just like programming. Okay, well, I literally just said that, so I'm glad we're on the same page. I have no idea what that is. Is that some sort of magic from your world? You know, sometimes it's magic. Like, isn't there one on that bridge? Yes, Temperance. It's making repairs to the bridge after the last storm. But no, you can't control it. Not yet. Not only do you need the tarot card, but more raw nature magic as well. Without an animal familiar, all an apprentice can do is wrangle the fool and do a single ritual, which luckily is the one thing that gets you an animal familiar. So let's keep at it. Alright, cool. Wait, do I need to... I just need to move down one. Okay. So how does this whole animal familiar thing work? Is it one of those gotta catch 'em all things at Pokemon reference? No idea what one of those things is. It's how our order, the Witches of the Wild, practice magic. Nature magic is the root of all magic. Other traditions use less effective methods to channel nature's power. Witches of the Wild, however, go right to the source, the animals themselves, hence our familiars. And I'm ritually bribing whatever poor animal ends up serving me with some lavender? No, not just lavender. Remember, you're also bribing them with some other plants. You can collect the nettle leaves and sunflowers yourself at any time, but pansies, like lavender, must be planted in harvests. Therefore, use these pansy seeds and add new plant command cards to plant some pansies. Okay, make your construct plant seeds. It can only plant seeds that it has in its inventory. So do I go over here? Pansy seeds. Oh, wait, they're in my inventory. Okay, the fool. So I need to put those there. And then let's plant the Arcana seeds. Enchant. So first we need to clear. I can't read what it's saying. Okay, there we go. So the UI was hovering over top the text for clear. Alright, move the seed cards. Move the seed card into the spread and choose the seed. Right now we want to plant pansies. Okay, so seed. And we want to plant pansies. Execute. Alright, and then we want to enchant. And we want to do the move card. And we want to move... Oops. There. Cool. Oh. Okay, all the pansies have been planted. I feel like I'm forgetting something important. Only if you're not a fan of withered, desiccated husk of flower, I suppose. Crap, right, watering. Don't suppose that's something I can do myself. Afraid not, but don't worry. The Arcana contracts can help with that too. Use this command card to water the pansies. Don't forget to move and water them as well. Okay. Let your construct water the plants. They will only grow if you water them every day. Cool. So, clear. And we're gonna water. And we're gonna enchant. And then we're gonna move. And we're gonna change. And we're gonna do that. Cool. Alright, so we're figuring this out. Figured out. I mean, it's a little tedious, I would say, right now, but maybe eventually you can speed up and do like water, move, water, move, water, move, like in like a loop. Maybe you'll learn loop commands. Good work. You're picking things up. Every apprentice spends some time in the dirt, via construct at least. So now we wait, I guess. How long do pansies take to grow anyways? Weeks? Months? Gracious, no. Maybe in your world, but not here. Pansies take only one day to grow their first leaves, which is a perfect thing because there's something else we need to do. The ritual has to be performed during a full moon. Oh, so when is the next full moon? Would you believe whenever we wish it to be? What? Thought that might get your attention. Meet me at the moon shrine in the northern forest. Alright. I feel like we should also... Oh, I don't have time to do that right now. I was gonna say, I feel like we should have also moved... Wait. move the construct and plant it the other seeds, but maybe they don't want us to do that just yet. What the world? Oh. Sorry. Did not realize I had to go around.
Ah.
So sorry. Run that by me again. What is this? The moon phases being whatever we want it to be? Well, technically, when want it to be. Though it'll be hard with my familiar in another world. Harder than moving planets and stars in orbit. I can't. Can't we just wait until the moon is
Oh.
full? Well, you'll be waiting a while. In this world, the moon is fixed in its phases and never changes, unless a witch of the wild and their familiar change it. It's actually one of our duties in Linnea. Whoa, I thought all of that I got to do as a witch was weird rituals and play around with tarot cards. Remember, it all needs to be a familiar's magic. Let's hope I still have enough of Fluffer Stoops. Nothing happened. I mean, something happened, but I didn't see any change. You won't yet. The moon phase only shifts while we sleep. So until then, you're free to relax and explore. Just don't stay up too late, okay? If you're bored, you can always help with the weeding. It'll free up more space for planting crops. Head to your bed in the cottage to catch some sleep. If you stay up past 2 a.m., you'll find yourself tucked in automatically. Automatically magic, right? Your game progress will be saved overnight. Alright. So where... Is there a time of day I'm not really seeing? Go back to the cottage and sleep so that the moon phase changes. So, I wanted to see something. Can I... No, I can't activate him. Okay. I just lay in bed, sleep. Z. Continue. Cool. Leave the cottage. Oh, well, at least I tried. Good morning. Hope you slept well, but don't forget, you still have some work to do for the ritual. You must forage for any wild plants you still need and harvest the pansies when they're ready. Wait, Sage, there's something I've got to ask. It's been bugging me since we met. Why me? You've got amazing power, like changing the moon's phase and controlling magical constructs. So why teach some random visitor from a world with no magic rather than ask someone magical here? Ober, lacking magical experience is ideal. It means a fresh perspective, no preconceptions. Remember what I said about the other magic traditions having inferior methods? Well, they don't agree. Fixing portals, getting Flufferstoop back, is too important to trust to big egos and bad practices. But you trust me?
Huh?
I trust you to get the rest of the ritual ingredients, at least. Are the pansies ready to harvest? Alright, you can harvest the plants in any growth stage to gather different ingredients like leaves, roots, or flowers. Pansies you planted yesterday are sprouts now, and you can harvest their leaves. Alright, so we've got to collect 5 sunflowers. Pansy leaves. Okay, so enchant. We want to clear. We want to farm. And we want to harvest. And then we want to enchant and move and change and harvest. Cool. Inventory. Wait, what? Inventory. It says R. Quick swap. There we go. I'm not sure what collect all R. That wasn't working with the R button on my controller. Alright, cool. Collect 8 nettle leaves. Do we have... Oh, we gotta hold it down. I don't really like that. I mean, I get it. It saves time, but... select seed. We just have pansies. Okay, so let's... Clear. We gotta find nettle leaves and sunflowers. So can I just pick up these? Sunflowers? Sunflowers? So what are nettle? Some more sunflowers. Sunflowers over there. That one's got blocked. Oh, a jar. Missing recipe for this spell jar. Find fragments scattered throughout. I don't like how that disappeared. Scattered around. What? Navarre. And piece them together at the library to unlock the spell jar recipes. Okay. Yo, spell jar. You found a spell jar recipe. Special things might happen in a world when you bring all the ingredients to the correct jar. Chamomile, nettle roots, and. Okay. So, I haven't really understood where to find nettle roots. Nettle. Oh, there we go. Okay, so those are the nettles. Alright, so right now, a lot of just running around. Is that a duck or something down there? Alright, talk to Sage. Show her the ingredients. Alright, cool. Let's grab a couple more. Doesn't hurt while we're out, just in case they respawn. Hey, Sage.
Oh.
You've got everything? Great. The moon is full, so everything is in order. I think you're ready. Meet me at the ritual circle north in the North Forest. Okay. Going up there again. So far, a little fetchy questy, but, you know, sometimes you gotta do that in a game. Wait, not at this ritual place? Oh. Oh, following Sage into the forest now. I wonder if you get to pick your familiar. Alright. I met Flufferstoop. Ugh. Sorry about that. I met Flufferstoop here for the first time. We've been inseparable ever since. Ever since then. I miss her so much. But I envy you that you'll be meeting your own familiar soon as well. I wish I could be there to see it. Wait, you're not planning to? I'm afraid not. Performing your first ritual, meeting your familiar, a witch must do that alone. All you have to do is place the ingredients around the ritual circle and touch the center when ready. And then what? Am I going to mind control an animal? Create one from nothing? What if I mess up? What if... Over. Calm down. Breathe. For starters, you're not creating or controlling anything, just inviting. And look, I've seen bad magical mess-ups. Nothing you could do would be as terrible as that. Just one ritual by yourself, okay? Then your familiar will be with you for the rest, and so will I. Good luck. Okay. Well, while I'm here, I feel like I should pick up everything. I don't know if this is one of those games where it's like, hey, this stuff will respawn. You don't need to go nuts right now. But I risk it. Yo, look at that. Got a little wooden star or something there. Alright. Perform ritual. Wait, do we perform or do we just place your ingredients? Okay, so. Do I quick swap? Nope. You gotta pick them up? Okay. Oh gosh, really? You gotta select which one. That's a little annoying. Alright, sunflowers. And then we need these. Oh, we did need lavender. Perform ritual. Okay, deep breaths. Feel the circles around me. Speak the words that come to me, and come, O creature, to my call. Let magic blessings on me fall. Familiar and which we too shall from this day be ever true. Bloop. Hello? Did I get like a flea? I was sort of expecting something to happen. Do I do it wrong? Oh, there's the raven. So the ritual of the raven is literally my raven. Hey, stop eating those. I need those for the ritual. Shoo. I better scare it off. Shoo, shoo, go away. Dang it, stop eating those nettles. They're not for you. Then why'd you offer them to me in the first place? Wait, you're my familiar? Obviously. Honestly, witches these days never understand how things work. Well, I definitely don't, considering I come from another world, one with no magic. Wait, you're from a world with no magic? Totally clueless? Well, that explains why you've got a dumb burr. Anyways, well, well met, apprentice. You seek a familiar, one that has answered your call. It's me, by the way. I gathered. Nice to meet you. I'm Ober. Do you have a name? Of course, every animal's name deeply reflects who they are. Mine just happens to be Raven. Well, that simplifies matters. Shoo, will you be my not Shoo. So, will you be my familiar? Why not? It's either that or spend the rest of my life pecking at beetles and tree trunks. Anyways, intro to familiars will have to wait. I'm too stuffed to think after all those nettles. Fair. Let me take you back to Sage's cottage. Let you digest properly. Alright, back to the cottage. Alright. That was back over here. I'm glad you don't. At least I don't think you have a stamina. Okay. I'm still new to this whole witch and familiar thing. How does it work? Well, let me see. Ahem. Us familiars serve as a bridge between a witch and the world of nature. You'll learn for yourself how to do it, but I'm your conduit to nature's magic in its rawest form. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not quite this raw. What happened before? This happened before when I arrived, when the portal was open. Raven, there's another portal active. Come on, we'd better check it out. I guess. Oh boy. Why did I have to go for those nettle leaves? Hurry back to the portal from which you arrived.
Oh.
Trat, okay, don't panic. Checklist. Books, belladonna, treats for Flufferstoop. I'm coming, my dear. Sage, what's going on? You're not leaving, are you? Ober, I think I messed up. Changing the moon phase meant I had to draw on my familiar's bond, which opened up a portal directly to Flufferstoop. Apparently, I could feel her on the other side. Okay, well, I'm still a bit early, right? I'm still an apprentice. We could do it again later. If I don't go now, I might have to repeat the same feat. She's waited for me long enough. Wait. So you've got to go now? You weren't supposed to leave until I was ready. I know, and I'm sorry. Seems you're familiar will be your teacher from here on. Well, shucks. That'll just be, wait, what? I will? Trust your familiar, trust your Book of Shadows, and trust me and Flufferstoop. We'll be ready. So, now what? Wait, you're asking me? Well, you're the familiar, right? You know about what a witch does? Right, I'm an expert, just like every familiar. So, how are we going to deal with this whole portal business? Well, she mentioned it all started with some group called the Portal Keepers. Maybe we ask around town. That's what I was going to suggest. See, my expertise is already helping us out great. All right. What in the heck is that? I don't think that card was there before. Oh, I guess that makes sense. It does? How come? Oh crud. Hang on, I know this. Oh right. Your mentor controlled them with tarot cards, right? Maybe the cards stayed here when she left, but without her magic, they all scattered. Sure. Great, but what do we do about the construct? This thing is blocking the only way to the village. Well, now you've got me. Maybe we can actually do something with that card. Whoa, what happened? I just pecked at it once. What's going on? You don't know? I thought you used some kind of magic. Me? No. Wait. Oh, yes. Totally meant to the the Arcana puzzle. See, loose tarot cards create areas of wild nature magic. That magic can be used to power a construct. Right now, it can only run inside this zone, but if it channels all the nature magic at once, then I can activate it anywhere and control it with its tarot card. I guess you figured it out before. Never mind. Why not try absorbing that earth magic? You can move the Arcana construct so it steps on all the glowing tiles. Remember, you can peek behind the spread to see where it will go. Okay. Use move cards to make the Arcana construct walk over each tile. It can only touch each tile exactly once. Okay, so... Okay, so we'll go, doom, doom, and then we'll go up. Okay. Duplicate. So why is the R button not... Is that the A button? No. I'm really confused. Why is that not letting me move duplicated cards to the end? Like, that is the R, right? Because like A... Okay, I'm so confused right now. Okay. So then we want to... Yeah, it's like not... Oh, now my wife and kids are home. I'm so confused. I don't want to keep doing that. And then this one will go 3 spots, right? So it'll be there. 1, 2. No, 2 spots. Oh, we need to move it 1 more. There we go. And then we'll need to move. Yeah, I was gonna say, why? I'm so confused. Alright, so then we preview. Nope. There we go. Alright, cool. And then... Oh, you know what? That is telling me to... Maybe it's clicking the right trigger, not the right RB bumper. That's why. Alright, you did it. Of course. Don't get cocky. There's a lot of weird and wonderful wild magic out there. That was so trippy. I love it. But how did you manage to make that happen? Give me 1 moment. Remember, I'm your conduit to the magic of nature or something. When I pecked it, I formed a bridge between you, the construct, and the earth. Yeah. You know, you're sounding a lot less certain about that than I expect. Would you look at that? The bridge is clear. You can cross now. Of course, I could just fly over it. Okay. Alright. That's Bowie. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, work it now. What's up with this card? Gotta get these picked before... excuse me, hello? Is this the village? Bingo, you're here. Welcome to Navarre. You've got to be Sage's mysterious magic mentee. That's me, or was me. Sage is gone. In the portal sense, not the mortal sense. I'm Ober. I like that. In the portal sense, not the mortal sense. Jazz to meet you, Ober. Name's Bowie. Official village welcome wagon. Yayo. Perfect. Maybe you can tell us about these dang portals and their portal keepers. Oh, so Sage didn't explain the basics, huh? Sure, but surely you'd know a bit, friend familiar. Oh, I don't want to just hand over all the answers and, wait. You can understand me? Bet. Did you think that only witches could understand familiars? I was testing you. Yeah. Anyway, how about those portal keepers? Guess who's in luck, Ober? That just happens to be one of the epic topics of my Welcome Wagon orientation sensation. The introduction to the world for new arrivals like you. But, oh, the welcome wagon orientation is kind of on hold till I pick these plants. So maybe we can help with that. Ober, why don't you go get that construct we activated? Okay, now, just have to figure out the exact moves to command this thing. Let's see. One step, two step, three step. Hey, uh, Mr. Good Bitteriga. Raven, you find out anything from Bowie about the portal keepers? And what's that in your beak? Patui. I can't talk with that in my beak. Bowie isn't giving me anything about the portal keeper, but he did give me this to pass on to you. Bowie found it in one of the construct's sages left around town. Apparently, it makes the construct work on several tiles around a sign. He also gave me a sign to test the new construct command cards right away. Well, that should make life simpler. Place the sign on top of the chamomile fields. Open the wheel menu and select placement. Place the new sign on where the highlighted ground where the chamomile grows. Okay. Here you can place decorations and field signs. To place the sign, switch to the field tab. Okay. Great job. Bet you could just place all sorts of things this way. Signs, decorations, furniture. Now, try that new command card in the construct. Work on a field of plants. Your construct will execute your commands on each tile. Okay. I'm so confused right now. Wait, what? Placement. What? Oh, you know what? Do I need to go? Okay, I'm kind of getting this. Wait, is that my? Yeah, that's my sign. So now go up here. Okay, so now what we have to do is harvest the spot. Okay, so let's change the field sign. With the field card, you can have a construct execute multiple commands all at once. The icon on the card determines which field sign the construct goes to. Okay, hold. Okay, there we go. So field. And we want to harvest. But then we need to, like, delete all of these. Oh, you know what? Can we just clear? There we go. Is that what we want? I can't see. Sure. Wait, inside the brackets? Oh, there we go. I see. Okay, now you can start up your... Okay. Oh, there's the time of day and everything. Okay. It's a little odd, that whole process. But I get it. Inventory. It worked. Look at that. Boy, that could really help your farming and gardening take off. Yeah. Sick. That's all of them. Exactly what I need. First day in the village and already helping. Really appreciate your hard work getting these plants. What in the... That's enough for one spotlight. But, hey, how can you appreciate our hard work when you throw it in the trash as soon as you get it? It's not like that, familiar bro. Those plants were meant for, well, that ain't trash. Here, take a closer look at the trash can. See what I mean? Wait, this isn't a trash can, this is a portal. Yep, a very tiny one. That just meant there is no risk of falling in like poor old Flupperstoop. These sharding portals, weird name, started popping up all over town. Popping up all over after stuff went down. This one's most stable. The others, let me guess, are about as stable as a bear dancing on the end of a twig. Exactly. They come and go, but they're worth the effort to find. Considering the payoff. Payoff? What do you mean? Well, at first, this baby went one way only, but after someone tried throwing plants into it, we saw some sparkly shards falling out of it. Wait, sparkly stuff? We get sparkly stuff? I'm suddenly intensely fascinated by this. Us too. Like like them. Like them. So much we ended up using them as currency to buy things. Hey, try it yourself here. I have a plant extra. Toss it on in. Only fair that you get paid too. Use the sharding portal to throw something in it. Let's see. We'll throw one of these. I don't want to throw the whole thing. Can I just throw one? I guess we're throwing them all.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, those sparkly shards that came out of it. Spend them on various items, like furniture. Especially furniture. Yikes. Thought I'd have enough. Enough for what? Well, my Malcolm Wagon orientation sensation, the extravaganza to tell newcomers the history of Navarre, including those portal keepers we need to know about. Exactly. But I can't run a concert without spotlights, and I can only afford one. Can you just tell us verbally what we need to know without the whole literal song and dance? That ain't fun. If I tell the story of the portal keepers, I'm gonna do it right. Is there anything we can do to help get the orientation sensation set up quicker so we can hear it? Can you buy a second spotlight and bring it to me? That would be a huge help. There's some seeds to start, and if you need more things from the shards, this will get you more. Take this plow card and some signs so that you can start your own farm right away. Wow, thanks. That'll be a big help. So, how do I get to the spotlight for you once I have the shards? Chat up Pistachio. They sell all kinds of furniture for sparkly shards, including spotlights. If you need some seeds to grow stuff for the sharding portal, talk to Coco and Charlie. Coco sells seeds. While you're on your welcome tour, say hi to Dan. Come see me when you've bought the spotlight. Alright, so far we've learned a lot of stuff very quickly. This game has a little bit of like a coding bend to it with like kind of like block coding type like magic. So let your construct prepare the ground before planting seeds. Don't forget to pluck any weeds first. Time to set up your own herb garden and earn some shards. Alright, so find a spotlight for Bowie. So do I need to talk to people right now? Oh, there's another card. Alright, well, let's get these. That's what I even got to say. Still getting familiar with these seedy spots around here? A bird's gotta know where to get seeds. Tarot card. Alright, missing cards. You don't have all the recommended command cards. You might not be able to complete this puzzle. You still want to try? No. Alright. Oh, this is Juniper. Oh, I got some of that. There's another portal. Is this a graveyard? I'm hungry. Got any seeds? Poor guy. Alright, teleport points. You can use teleport points that are spread across all of Navarre to get to your destination faster. But you need to infuse them with magic first by offering some shards. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. How many shards does it take? Ooh, 100. So, I'm supposed to... Missing cards. You don't have all the recommended commands. You might not be able to complete this. Nah. I'm kind of... Like, I need to find a spotlight, but I'm kind of confused by that. Can I go into these buildings? Nope. Okay. Oh, here's this guy. Talk. How's it going? You got the spotlight? All good if not. Go meet your neighbors. Oh. Alright. Still meeting neighbors, I guess. And picking nettles. Oh, and weeds. Okay. I'm really not quite understanding what my next move is supposed to be. Like, I can... That's blocked. Ready to fly? Oh, here's somebody. Alright. Hi there, nice to meet you. What do you want? To say hello and introduce myself? Dan? Lou's the mister. Haven't seen you around. You from out of town? Boy, you don't know the half of it, but I've been local since egghood. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet a fellow raven. Think our subspecies might have diverged just a tad. Oh, well, where's my manners? This is Raven. They're my familiar. My name is Ober, and you're familiar? You a witch like Sage? Why, yes, as a matter of fact, I'm her apprentice. She's been teaching me. Well, thoughts and prayers. Oh, geez, Dan. Nice to meet you. Hello? He's marched off. Where'd he go? What about that? He just stumped off in a huff without so much of a polite excuse. I thought we ravens were supposed to stick together. Is this because he's got legs and I don't? Well, he seemed to react to me mentioning Sage's apprentice. Whatever the reason, he seems unpleasant. Let's not bother talking to him again. Look, I'm stuck here for a while. I don't want to start making enemies. Let's talk to him again. Follow Dan into his diner. Alright then. This is the crowded den. Haha, that's funny. Alright. You again. Welcome to Dan's den. You've got food. You get food if you pay for it. My Corvidan call. What is your problem? I mean, surely a fellow raven gets free food, right? You want free food? Bug your witch. Better yet, bug his teacher. Wherever she is. She's gone. She took a portal to find her familiar and help me find a way home, okay? From another world, huh? Guess this is all pretty new to you. Sorry to be rude. You caught me in a bad mood. Sage's little trip made it worse. Not my favorite person, but I depend on her for herbs and help settling up my yard. How much stew tastes like boot leather, but blander? Now my stew tastes like boot leather, but blander. And the construct conked out mid-job. Sorry, kid. Got nothing for you right now, but annoyance and ruffled feathers. You don't even have any of that portal keepers. You don't even have any info on the portal keepers that caused this whole mess. I really, really, really do not. Okay. Give Dan some space. It seems like he needs it. Alright, that sounds good. Whoa, what a jerk. I I get that he's going through some stuff, but no reason to take it out on us. Well, we did come on a little strong, I guess. And as for what he's going through, please tell me you're not thinking of helping him out. Why not? I like to help people. And that's what a witch does, right? I have no clue. I mean, I suppose so. What did you have in mind? Well, sounds like he needed herbs for his stew. Maybe some rosemary. Luckily, we already reactivated the Arcana construct, so dang it. We've already helped him even when we weren't trying to be selfish. Oh well. Okay, open the placement menu and place a field sign for a rosemary field. Hey, that's an Arcana construct. What's the pattern? What's that pattern it's dug? Probably something to do with the pattern channel magic. Try activating it and see. What did we learn? Ooh, we learned to plow. Okay. Okay, so let's go down. Okay, so do I need to like continue? And then over. Wait, yeah. Wait, I can do that quicker because I can do this twice, and then we need a plow, and then we want to go the other way twice, this way twice, and then plow, right? Yeah. Cool. Open the placement menu and place a field sign for rosemary. Placement menu was this button. And I feel like that's not really helpful. Can I rotate that? I mean, that'll get us 4. Okay, plant and harvest rosemary to gather rosemary leaves for Dan's cooking. Okay. So then, enchant. Let's clear. And then we can use the field. And we can use the seed. Select seed of rosemary. Why is that guy going way over there? Shoot. Is he going to that other sign? Well, I'm not sure if that's... I think he is. Crap. Is that way up here? Might have messed up. I hear him. Yep, sure enough. I don't... Ugh. Stop enchantment. I need to take off this. How do I take this one off? Can I... Now I'm really confused. Placement? I don't want that. I want to pick it up. There we go. Okay. Now... Wait, did he just drop all my rosemary seeds here? Shoot. So I might have goofed. I'm not... I didn't quite understand why he went to... Alright, I'm not 100% sure I did that correctly. And now, I don't know if I messed up. Because the rosemary wasn't there. Alright, so let's run all the way back over here. Okay, now he's planting. Okay. Okay, that was really... I'm... Yeah, we need to plow that, I guess. Okay, I don't know. Let's clear. I'm just gonna plow this whole... I'm so confused right now. I feel like... One more. Oops, I keep hitting that button. I don't know, will that dig? Okay. Okay. So hopefully we'll get some rosemary out of that. Ah, okay. I didn't realize that I could select and change those. Okay, well that makes sense now. More sense. Alright, well, now that that's doing that, I guess we need to wait a day. So can we... I guess we got to go all the way back to our house and call it a night. Wait, that was over here. Yeah, so okay, I'm getting it. I'm understanding. It is just a little different. All right, so I think I'm gonna stop there. Okay, I really like what I've played so far. Been a fun game. It kind of is teaching you a little bit about like block coding, while also just wrapping up and tying up this like story with magic and whatnot. So it's really cool. I think it's a pleasant looking game. Definitely has a lot of that artistic appeal that I like in my pixel art filled games. Ooh, excuse me. So very interested to continue to play through. Not sure how long this demo is that I was given access to, but yeah, really like it so far. And I guess I need to quit there. I want to thank Press Engine again for the code, as well as the publisher and developer Spell Garden Games and publisher Team 17. According to Steam, Spell Garden Games is also responsible for Sticky Business, which I've played in the past. That is a fun game. If you haven't played that one yet, definitely would try that out. That game basically lets you own a sticker business, and you're just like fulfilling tasks for the different customers you have, and it's super creative in what you get to do there. So I'm going to quit and say that's it for now. Over out.